Joined by Hofstra head coach Shannon Smith following your team's game against Maryland. Coach, your overall thoughts on today's contest?
Yeah, listen, Maryland's a really great lacrosse team and very well coached. I thought we played hard. I thought that Lulu really stepped up for us in the second half, and we were able to get more hands-on shots. And I thought that Rudy, Christine, and Nikki did a really great job on the draw circle to try to neutralize that. They're very good on the draws at Maryland, so to be able to neutralize that, really helped us. But I thought that overall we saw, Shannon Steck and Charlie Joyce as freshmen, and CeCe Thurman really, step up for us and grow up for us. So hopefully, it stinks to lose, but hopefully a lot of learning lessons and building of confidence as we move forward.
Yeah, you mentioned it there. There are a lot of positives to take out today. You mentioned Lulu that finished 12 saves, including 7 in the third quarter. What did you see from her today that allowed her to be successful?
Yeah, she was seeing the ball well, saw the shots coming. I think in the first half, Maryland was moving so quick. Our defense was really trying to catch up with them, and then we learned the speed that we needed to play at, so it helped us a little bit more. But just overall, super proud of Lulu. She was seeing the ball well, and she's been having a really great season for us, and something that we're going to have to continue to have from her.
Draw controls you touched on, but 15-14, so pretty much even there against the number 3 team in the nation. You got to really take a lot of positives out of that. And it's been something that's been really strong for you over the last 3 or 4 games.
Yeah, huge positive. It was something that we talked about before the game was we had to try to keep it 60-40 or 45-55 or 50-50, and I thought that we were really good at that, and we were able to neutralize the draw. So it allowed us to gain some more possessions and not have to rely so heavily on our defense for coming up with stops.
And on the follow-up to the draw control, Rudy played a little offense there on a few of the possessions. What were you trying to do there? Is that just a bigger body because of her height kind of situation?
Just trying to figure out what are the right pieces to our offense and what's the right chemistry. Sometimes we have to use Rudy on scout team. She was doing well, so to be able to have her out there, just trying to play different pieces of the puzzle and figure out what's going to work as we continue to move forward, especially as conference is coming up.
2 of your freshmen really had strong outings today against a high-quality opponent. What did you like from them today?
Yeah, I think that they were learning. Have coached them really hard, and I think that Charlie Joyce really broke out. She's been playing really well at practice. We just weren't seeing it in games. And then Shannon Stack, we really were hard on her about shooting. And I think she stepped up and started to realize how to place her shots, when to use certain shots, and it was really exciting to see them step up.
Natalie DeMeo, primarily a draw unit person prior to this year, has broken out this season and kind of been a third or fourth option offensively. What'd you like from her today? Another 2 goals, 1 assist game.
Yeah, she's super smooth down low on our offense and finishes the ball really well. Just brings a lot of calm and poise. So it was really fun to have her out there, and hopefully we can continue to gain confidence with her moving forward.
And Nikki kind of showed her mettle today. 2 goals, 1 assist, 5 draw controls, 3 ground balls, kind of all over the place.
Yeah, Nikki was, really hustling and really resilient out there on the field. She worked really hard, and I think that she's been doing a great job of helping us lead those freshmen, and it was really great to see them, step up for us. But Nikki played really hard and was a warrior for us, especially on the draw circle.
Coach, at 2 different points in the game, you guys were able to establish a 3-0 run against a really talented team. What did you see in those moments that allowed you to keep pushing forward and put the pedal to the metal?
Yeah, I think, you just gain confidence. I think that the players were gaining confidence. We were sticking to our game plan. We were running what we needed to run. So I think that hopefully we can learn from that, right? We had a lot of shots. We had 24 shots in the first half. So shooting, we got to change that, right? If we could have just put 3 more in or 2 more in, that could have been a little bit of a difference. So we were getting shots. It's just now we got to work on the finishing piece.
It's the second game in a row against a really tough Big Ten opponent. What did you like more about your game against Maryland than the game against Rutgers?
Yeah, I thought we did better on the draws, so it helped us. I think against Rutgers, we relied really heavily on our defense, and they became really tired in the fourth quarter because we were playing so much defense. And then offensively, we possessed the ball, and I think we were able to take some air out from underneath the ball and gain some good possessions and run through our offense versus going on first-time opportunities.
What does playing 2 Big Ten teams and especially ranked teams do for your conference, for your team now moving forward as we get closer to CAA play?
Yeah, it's important to play against really tough competition because it helps us for conference play, and I think that's really important to help us with conference play because our conference is very tough. So to play Rutgers and Maryland only helps us.
Thank you.